Okay, Aussie Mike does it again with this CRKT Fortuitous. This is a limited edition knife. It comes to us via Aussie Mike. That doesn't roll off the tongue, right? Anyway, you get a cool pouch, you get a microfiber cloth, and you get a magnetized box with the COA, which you can pause here and look at if you like. Has a little bit of information. But we'll put this off to the side. I think somebody in the comments during the unboxing video nailed it. They're like, that looks like it was made by Lion Steel, because they had a different Lion Steel that came with a similar magnetic box. You, sir, were correct in that comment. This is like a triple collaboration, if you will. CRKT, Lion Steel, and the designer, Michael Walker. And Michael Walker is a little, you may know him, you may not, but he is credited with 20 knife mechanism inventions, one of which being the current modern liner lock, of which this has on it. He was inducted into Blade Magazine's Hall of Fame in 2004 and comes out of Texas somewhere, I believe. So this knife is pretty cool. However, as you can see, it is tough to access this liner lock. There is no relief on the show side, so you have to kind of dig your meaty paws in, and it's a little tough. I hate that part. I'm just going to say it. Like, it's not easy. It's a little bit uncomfortable to get in there and, whatnot. But there's some dust over here. I've been opening some boxes and some stuff, so there's some stuff there. But anyway, let's just zoom in and take a look at this thing. It is magnet cut. I'll go through some of the specs here in just a minute, maybe. Titanium scales. I can't confirm, but I do not think that is a real Damascus pivot. I could not find any information. If somebody knows, comment down below for sure. It looks to me like it's a little bit too symmetrical. I like the look of it. I think it looks cool, but I don't think it's a real Damascus pivot. Partially because of the price of this knife. It's only $250. I do like this kind of superconductor motif they got there. I like the barrel spacer because it's uniquely shaped. And I like that. It's like a ball with the ends cut off. And I just like the look of that. You have that same roller ball here on the pocket clip. And that does roll. That is basically a bearing that's going to roll in and out of your pocket. And this does work great in the pocket. I'm a stickler on pocket clips. I'm trying to be better, and I'm trying not to harp on people that have crappy pocket clips. Now, this is a limited edition, limited to 500. However, I don't see anywhere in the box, on the paperwork, or the knife itself where it numbers it. And that's unfortunate. I thought I saw it somewhere, but I just don't. And there is some markings on the inside, but I don't think that's the number. It does have a big milled out pocket on the show side for weight savings. A very big pocket there. And then you do have a little bit of a pocket for where the liner lock nests in to the lock side. Gives you a little bit of weight savings maybe, but however, that gets filled back up with the liner. So I don't know that there's a big weight saving on that lock side. All right, so 4 5/8 closed, 8 1/8 overall, 3.495. That's a 3.5 inch blade. Do we need to be so specific? Do you care if it's 3.49 versus 3.5? you're probably fine. It's 3.5-inch blade. Who cares? 0.023 behind the edge, because some of my viewers ask for that specifically. Okay, I just am here to please. 0.138 blade thickness. MagnaCut, as I mentioned, weighs in at 3.8 ounces. So very close to that 1 ounce per inch standard that some people think is legit. I personally don't. I carry a bunch of knives in that 8 to 10, 11 ounce range, and I have no problem because I just don't care about that. Overall thickness is 0.461, and it runs on IKBS bearings, which I thought was cool. Not drop shut, but very controlled. There is a bit of a detent here. It does stop at the bottom that you have to then click it past the detent. You can shake it past the detent, but you notice it. If you're going slow, it stops and then it sucks in. So Lion Steel is down in Italy. So this is made in Italy. And it's super cool. I like the reverse tanto. That's just a blade shape that I like. MagnaCut is cool. Is it the fad that everybody, like, I'm not going to say anything negative. I just don't think it's been around long enough for us to think it's the greatest thing in the world. This one is in MagnaCut, my RJ Martin Q36SS, and I love it. I don't necessarily love it because it's MagnaCut, but I will say I use this knife a lot. This processes a lot of cardboard. It almost processed my pinky right there when I closed it. I felt the blade kind of shave right past my pinky. So you almost saw it process a pinky, which would not be fun. I just love that knife. And I will say it is still super sharp, and I have used it quite a bit on a lot of different things over the year and a half I've had it-ish. So here it is with the Sharpie, the Spytocodelica. Let's put it next to the RJ Martin again, just because I pulled it out. That is the only MagnaCut knife that I own, so that's the only thing I can compare it to that way. But let's also compare it to the VC Edge interface. Very similar size, shape, kind of design, sort of. Very neutral handle, a little bit of finger choils there. This is a frame lock, a liner lock. Totally different price range, totally different weight class. We're talking 1.5 ounces, 1.5, 1.6, and 3.8. But equally badass, also running on bearings. Yeah, these things are just so freaking cool. So there you go. Aussie Mike, thank you very, very much for loaning this in. It's cool to check it out. It's not really for me, but maybe it's for you guys. And I'll try to put a link down below where you might be able to find one, because I think they're still available, because he just bought this recently, brand new. So cool knife. I do not at all like the disengagement of the lock. It's uncomfortable. It's not easy. It just kind of blows, which is unfortunate coming from the designer of the liner lock, the inventor of the liner lock. It's unfortunate that this liner lock knife doesn't really perform very well, but I don't know. That's my experience. Maybe I got fat thumbs. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. I greatly appreciate it. I think I have a CRKT playlist, and if I do, it'll be in the corner. Go check it out.